Hello everyone, I am Dark X Breeze, and today we're going to be reviewing Trolls Band Together. I will be leaving spoilers out, so if you haven't watched the movie yet, feel free to watch this review. In Trolls Band Together, we learn that Branch had some siblings and was in a band with them when he was younger. Unfortunately, things didn't work out with the band and they split up. The main reason they split up is because they couldn't reach the perfect family harmony, which is the main plot point and narrative for the story of this movie. But not only did they disband the group, but every brother has decided to leave and go on their own path, which leads to now. One of the brothers was taken hostage by Viva and Veneer, just some really weird Ruby Gillman looking noodle people that aren't talented enough to sing naturally. So they put this brother inside of like a perfume spray thing, and every time they spray him onto them, they sing a lot better. However, this is slowly killing him. One of the brothers figured this out and want to get the band back together. The reason for this is that diamonds are unbreakable, and this brother has been held hostage inside of like a diamond perfume thing. And the only way you can break this diamond in that universe is by getting the perfect family harmony. So in this movie, we're seeing this band get back together with some new additions, of course, and just trying to figure out how they can get the perfect family harmony. And that is kind of just like the main plot summarized up for you guys. And yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, I'd definitely recommend watching it. I thought the movie was very fun, but also very, and I know this is going to sound weird, but it seems like they really put a lot of, focus into the actual writing and direction of where they wanted to go with the movie. They build up every single aspect of the movie. They don't really leave anything unturned. And it's satisfying to see everything come together at the end. And I think that sounds weird to a lot of people because this is like more of like a kid's movie. It's, trolls. The plot line might seem generic, but it's really not. They really do add a lot to it. There's definitely a lot going on in the movie, and it does all come together, which is amazing. It was executed really well, and built up really well, which in my opinion makes Trolls 3 a really good movie. It was animated very well. It looked amazing. The acting was good. The conflicts, and yes, there's more than one, were fantastic. The overarching plot was fun. If I haven't already said it, it was very well written and very enjoyable from start to finish, which is all of the qualities of a very great animation movie that's specifically for a younger audience. The music was also really good as well. So yeah, overall, I had a really good experience when watching this movie. I only remember one thing I didn't like about the movie, and that is when they are in the middle of a more serious scene that was well thought out and well written and well acted. That really connects you to some of these characters, just for a joke to be shoehorned in right after it. I'm going to go ahead and put in a slight spoiler warning so I can kind of talk about this part. So if you don't want anything spoiled, you can skip to this segment of the video. Branch is getting annoyed with his family because they are still treating him like he's like a child. And eventually he just has enough of it. It shows this scene of him talking to his brothers about when they left him, how it changed him, how he was all alone when his grandma died and he had to raise himself. The scene was really good. It carries a lot of emotional weight because I really liked his character in the first movie. And he's come such a long way from that movie. And just to think about how he was alone and just a kid when his grandma died, having to deal with that death all on his own and to raise himself, that's sad. That carries a lot of emotional weight. And then they just shoehorn a joke in with one of the brothers. Like, who thought that was a good idea? The scene was genuinely perfect, and they just had to ruin it. I'm not saying I hate the scene or anything, but it's definitely been stained by that. And I think these movies just need to stop doing that. It's not just this movie, it's all of these movies that think it's funny to shoehorn a joke in at the wrong time or in the middle of like a compelling scene. Shrek 3's only good scene was ruined as well by a shoehorned joke. I'm sick of it. I am. I don't like comedy movies. I don't like comedy in movies. It's really rare for me to enjoy comedy in a movie, especially in these kids' movies. I don't think kids even find this shit funny. Just stop doing this. You can do your pool noodle Ruby Gillman, whatever it is that you guys are doing with your characters, but please just stop shoehorning in this comedy when it's just not needed in a scene. Comedy is fine when it's at a necessary time, but that was an unnecessary time. But yeah, other than that one thing I didn't like, I really enjoyed this movie, and I think a lot of people would enjoy this movie as well. Obviously, it's not for everyone, but I think a lot of people would still enjoy it if they gave it a chance. It's definitely my favorite Trolls movie, and for what it is, an animated, singing, Ruby Gillman pool noodle, younger age targeted movie, I'd say it's probably a 9 out of 10. So give it a watch. And that's going to conclude for this review, guys. If you enjoyed this review, consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video. I'm not a huge fan of doing reviews, but if you guys like it, I will continue to do them. So yeah, that would definitely let me know that you do like them. Anyways, thanks again for watching, you guys. Have a good one. Peace.